Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video, so let's get some footage in of LR, Kale, and Caulifla here. Now, I was kind of looking at it, so we're gonna fight this blue Goku fight, which is, really, it is a rather difficult fight, just in the way it's set up. But, I mean, it is a huge counter fight towards characters who are built around dodge, which Caulifla is, right? Kale, I think, should be fine. But the other thing, too, with this is, I mean, running this, we're on a 170%. So, like, I want to use this, but, man, I don't know. And you know what the funniest thing is? If this character had Kefla at all, even like an active skill attack for Kefla, they would be on Tech Vegito's 220%. They're not. I mean, I guess what we could do, it's not going to work very well, but AGL, we could just run AGL Gogeta's team instead. We could just literally slide in AGL Gogeta over that. It's just that AGL Gogeta also doesn't work that well for this fight. Because of the dodge. The dodge, like, this Goku is a pretty vicious boss. We have 900k HP. Slot 7? I'll do one reset. I'll do one reset. Slot 7. Maybe I should have just played that out. That actually would be worst case scenario for Caulifla. I mean, this is probably going to go bad regardless. I don't know. Because we probably do want to just, like, hide her as much as we possibly can. Because, I mean, think about how much of her kit she doesn't have access to in here. I mean, she kind of is going to end up as fish food. I think what we'll do... we'll do this. Okay. Well, no, we're going to want Gogeta up as quick as possible. We'll do this. Alright, so chances, I think, are pretty good that we'll see Blue Goku Super in this middle slot. But keep in mind, the way Caulifla's kit is built, right? There's a lot, like, of action in here that she's not going to get. This entire part right here, after dodging, she gets 120% attack and defense, guaranteed additional super, and 40% damage reduction for 6 turns. She just doesn't have access to that in this fight, right? So it is like she is just like a fish until we could go into Kale. So I guess what I'll try and do is we'll leave her on rotation right here, right in the middle slot. We'll see how she can maybe do, and then I guess I'll float her on turn 3, and then we'll see what Kale can do. Now, keep in mind, Caulifla and Kale, they are on the 220% for AGL Gogeta, because Caulifla is a gifted warriors character, right? Remember that one thing about tags is we are going to have a lot of team options, and they can be utilized in a lot of different places. One thing about the carnivals, I mean, people... The most bitching this year people have done has been about the carnival LRs, right? Like Gohan, Goku and Frieza, the Evolution Blue Vegeta. Like, those are the major ones that people have, like, really yelped about. But, I mean, if you look at Kale and Caulifla, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, and Goku and Frieza, essentially, there is something they do not have. All 3 of them. What is it? Basically, any category restrictions whatsoever. They have none. None of them do. Completely none. Right? For all 3. Which is, like, super valuable. And that's something that doesn't really get talked about much, because, I mean, people... Yeah, 6 million right there is definitely not good. I remember, she gets a big attack buff after she dodges. Now, she builds up a bunch of stats by attacking. Her triple supering here would be huge. Or just... even just getting an attack right here. Yeah, that's fine. Perfect. That's fine. So she's fully built up in terms of doing her attacks. So, the defense she's got right here, that's going to be about as good as she's going to be. Oh, boy. Wow. So, I mean, this is a fight. This fight completely destroys Hit, too. So, both Hit and Kale and Caulifla, like, can barely even function in here. I mean, it makes sense. Even AGL Gogeta struggles in this fight, right? Like, Because once you get to turn 4, AGL Gogeta just has got no defense. Vegeta could get killed. The Goku part can't dodge. Like, it's brutal. Yeah, okay, so Kale and Caulifla, they're just completely a fish in here. That's what that means, by the way. Because that's turn 1 is Goku at his weakest. Yeah, I mean, that's brutal. It's brutal. It's brutal. At Kale, I think we'll do good, but like we gotta make it to Kale. We gotta get to Kale, dude. Okay, that was bad. So we saw she took the damage. That was, remember, she only had 20% damage reduction up. The second hit, she had no damage reduction up at all. Yeah, look at our next rotation too. We're cooked. Okay. We're gonna be running with too many characters who are weak at the start of the fight right here. Gotenks didn't get his tank or die, I don't think, right there. You know, because Frieza is worthless. The gods, we got him turn 1, so they're not gonna really be able to help us too much. I went with AGL Gogeta instead, so, you know, like, yeah, we're cooked. We lost. Okay, I mean, the good thing, though, is we could try a bunch of different setups. Maybe we'll just jump over to full power. I might just run full power. Because there's many different teams we could try. So, I now, now the goal is, like, let's get to Kale. That's essentially what we have to do. All right, this turn is going to keep going. We'll come back with next turn. All right. Okay. So we're going to need to float Kale and Caulifla here. 1,000,000,000%. Frieza will at least have a chance being below the HP threshold. The gods will take yeah, we're dead. We're just going to die. I mean, it doesn't matter. Okay. So, all right. Yeah, so Hit, as great as he is basically like a non-factor in this fight. Because up until, you know, we're able to transform Hit, maybe get towards like turn 6 or something like that, Hit is just not really able to contribute in here almost at all. And it looks like Kale and Caulifla are going to be pretty much the same thing, right? Like, in my head, I'm kind of like brainstorming, like, okay, like, let's get to Kale. And what I'm thinking is Tech Cell. Tech Cell is how we'll get to Kale. So we just need Caulifla, because once Kale comes out, Kale is, I think, defensively, I mean, she's going to be better than Daima Vegeta. But, like, I think it's kind of like, Kale is kind of like on that Daima Vegeta tanking level where, like, it's like she, I think, is scaled to right around the 5.5 million to 6 million damage Kale is. Right, so, okay, so Frieza, oh, damn, yeah, see, this is sad. If Caulifla was structured a little bit better, we would have been able to get through this turn right here. But we're not going to be able to. Frieza will be okay. I mean, it's a supers that kill him, but the fact that slot 1 was double supered is really good for us. But Caulifla's going to get killed by normals. And there's not... Well, maybe Frieza's attack debuff, actually. Okay, one more? No. That normal may be annoying right there, motherfucker. Of course, chat. The attack debuffs, because the attack debuffs are not going to save us against supers, but Caulifla is actually going to be struggling against normals. Okay. Okay, we got the 70. That's good. Hidden potential system additional super would be very clutch. Okay. We don't get it. 20% damage reduction and no damage reduction right here. Bam. Okay. Not really too good, I'd say. Yeah, this character sucks in this fight. Let's come back on a full power team. Alright, guys. Well, we got a brutal first turn, goddammit. Okay. Oh, man. I mean, it must be so fun to play the game when you don't have the worst luck ever every time. We're dead. Like, there's nothing I can do here. There's no way. Okay. I think our best bet... like, I don't know. I see almost no possible way we live here. Because Goku is supering in slot 2 or 3. And neither Caulifla or Frieza could do anything about it, I think. Like, we're just fucked. The other thing, too, is we have a mix of extreme and superclass rotations. But, you know, Frieza has a really dog shit design, right? Like, people really cape for Goku and Frieza, and they just pretend that Frieza's not just, like, the worst fucking thing you've ever seen in your life, dude. I'm gonna go with this. I guess. I don't know. It doesn't matter, dude. We're fucked. We're fucked. Okay. We'll come back in. We'll come back in. I could go for a little bit. Once we get to Kale will be very good. But we got to make it to Kale. Like, that's the thing. It's just gonna... this is why, like, I think that this character is a non-factor in here. Because we just need very specific luck or very specific RNG to be able to get to Kale. Because even the normals are a major problem for Caulifla. Okay, not right there, but sure. Okay. Okay. Alright, well... Alright. I do have a minor concern here. Okay. Alright, I think we could probably just barely live, right? Maybe this is like 5 hundo? Okay, that's fine. Second one won't be bad. Okay. I'll take it. Sheesh, dude. Okay. Who is in slot 7? It's... Gohan, huh? Damn, I really wish Texel was on, like, rotation with Caulifla next turn. Turn 3 is going to be the turn with all of the marbles, man. Alright, gamers. Okay, I mean, we actually got a pretty favorable roll right here, but we're not going to be able to float Caulifla. I mean, yeah, well, I say favorable roll, but, I mean, we got a rocker in slot 2 right here, right? Alright, well, let's do that. We can put Gohan in slot 3. That'll be pretty safe. Let's see how this will go. Let's hit this right here, sure. And we'll just keep going. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Alright, turn 4, we'll be able to get Goku and Frieza out. I mean, we have a nice lineup for this fight, right? So, it's like, we don't really have holes, right? It's like, once we could swap into Goku and get out of Frieza, we'll be looking pretty good. Remember, Blue Goku's damage, he ramps up every single turn, right? Turn 1's not that bad. That's why, like, some of the stuff we've seen from Caulifla already is a bit concerning, but, you know, anyway. Well, I mean, I've already said she's a non-factor in here, right? Like, once we... okay. Once we're getting to a point where we're praying for, like, minimal attacks in a slot or something like that, like, that's just a no-go. That is a no-go. This is going to be a long-ass fight, too. But once we get to Kale will be able to start doing a lot of damage. A lot of these characters, too, Ki is not going to be too much of a factor. Okay. We may, in fact, be cooked. We might be in trouble, man. Okay, because now we're going to have Caulifla on turn 5, and it's like, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do, right? Like, I couldn't put her in slot 3, obviously, to float her to get her to turn 6 exactly. If only that one attack... I mean, I don't know. The second we're running Caulifla where it's like, okay, like, we need to just, like, skate by, Goku is like, all right, fuck that. 50 attacks in slot 3 every turn. You're not floating her. Okay. It's fine. All right. We may need to use Goku's Frieza's handout right here. Let's examine what the turn is going to look like. Okay. We have the Beasterizer too. Let's float Goku and Frieza. Yeah, I'm gonna use Frieza's handout for sure. All right, let's just hit this. No. Okay. We got this. Yep. Sauce this. Get the healing back. Get the HP back. Okay. All right. We don't need to worry about any key or anything like that. And then we'll hit that right there. Okay. Perfect. Alright, now next turn is going to be very spooky. Very spooky. I mean, a lot of this fight, right, like, it's like, okay, this fight, because you're kind of just, like, locked in a box with Goku, right? Like, it's like, you can't dodge, he double supers, like, it's just a tricky fight for a lot of the game. I'd love a super right there, dickhead, to heal. Super. Okay, good. I'll take 2. So much of this fight is built around, like, opening rotation, stuff like that. We got a brutal opening rotation. That was really rough on us, right? Alright, remember, Beast does taper out, too. Like, you know, we have one more turn where Beast will be at full power, and then after that we have the active, and then, you know, we're gonna have to be careful. So you guys know what the deal is on this next turn. At pretty much, I think if Goku, like, if he doesn't just ignore a slot entirely, we're probably just gonna lose. What we need to do is we need to have Caulifla on turn 3, and we need to be able to float her. That's what we need to do. As long as we can float Caulifla on turn 3, like, we will be good. Yeah, I mean, there's just nothing we could do, right? Like, we're just completely cooked here. Let's just try and get healing as much as we can. Okay, Gohan has a bit more defense, sure. So I'm trying to. Hello, thank you. Yeah, we'll give Gohan the physical orb since he has a bit more defense, but yep. I mean, one thing Dokkan is doing, I mean, okay, like, a lot of these fights are filled up with dodge canceling, man. And then Dokkan is dropping every character built around dodge, right? Like if you look, premium characters, Kale and Caulifla, dodge everywhere. Hit, dodge everywhere. Blue Cow and Goku, dodge everywhere. Pycon, dodge everywhere, right? Like, we're 4 consecutive premium units built around dodge in a meta where we have dodge canceling everywhere. So, you know, it does certainly make things a little bit trickier here. Okay, so we're fucked. We're gonna lose. I'm gonna... Oh boy, okay. We'll come back. Remember, I only have, what, 6 attempts? 3 million, huh? Okay. That's not really too good. Alright, chat. We'll, let's see if we've got her lined up for turn 3. If she starts on the second rotation, that's tough. If she's in slot 7, that could be good. No, she's not. She's in the second turn. Yeah, I mean, it's brutal. It's brutal. It's brutal. Alright, guys, so what we're going to have to do for this run for sure is we'll just leave Caulifla, well, on rotation right here, and then, you know, we just have to survive turn 4. It's, what it is the first turn, we'll be able to make it through, but then surviving with Caulifla on turn, you know, 3, 4, 5, that's the issue. Because remember, again, Goku is building up his damage every single turn. So there's a window, like Caulifla, you know, we can make it through turn 1 and 2, like, safely, probably pretty every time. But there's that window of turn 3, 4, 5 where it's going to be tough for Caulifla to make it. And Hit, I think, is definitely the best TUR. Hit does have the same problem as well. It's just the design of this fight. It's like there's, you know, a lot of complaints about Dokkan and stuff like that this year, but a lot of it is just like Banshee yelping at the same time. There's a lot of different fights, right? Like I'm kind of like narrowed in on a lot of like the toughest fights and just see like, you know, consistently how to like these characters do against these toughest fights. And this is definitely one of them, because this Goku, the reason he's such a challenging fight is because he closes off your options, right? He's taking away a lot of things that work. So, all right, I guess we'll just come back on turn 4 and we'll see. It's gonna be tough for us to make it through, but I mean, we can. All right, guys. I mean, this is looking like another brutal roll for us. I am not liking how this looks. Yeah, there's no way for us to make it through. I mean, yeah, because I mean, maybe we try and attack debuff a little bit with Frieza, but Frieza would get killed. Frieza would die. Wait, well, whatever. Let's just do it. All right. I mean, it's just a matter of opening rotations and stuff, right? Like, if we have Caulifla on the same rotation as Tech Cell, that would help, but we actually kind of have to load into that because it's not going to be, you know, our movement is limited by Goku. Goku kind of closes off a lot of our movement, right? So, all right, no super. I think chances are very good we just attack broke his first super. That's good. All right, now we have a super class and an extreme class on the rotation, so Frieza's not going to be able to have, you know, the extra attacks, unfortunately. Yep, normal in the critical moment. Never seen that before. You guys ever seen that before? Normal in the critical moment? I don't. That's crazy, dude. Okay. All right, we'll hop back in. It's all good. It's all good. It's like I knew I started with this because this like LR Kale and Caulifla legit are gonna do better in festival battles than they're gonna do in here. Like that is like actually true. Like this fight, if you're a dodge character, like this fight is just untenable. Like you just can't. You can't. Right. So we'll do this video. I mean, we'll just burn up our attempts right here. I mean, okay, cells. Oh, wait a minute. Cells in slot 7. That's good. Now hold on. And we got the Beasterizer too, so we could take advantage of his shit. Hold on. As long as Blue Goku is not supering in the middle slot, we're in business right here, I think. If he supers in the middle slot, though, we're in trouble. Obviously. Right? If he doesn't super in the middle slot, though, we are really in business. Because, I mean, what I could do is, you know, we could just Beast active on turn 3. Float Caulifla away. Boom. We got it. A lot of it has to do with opening rotations, right, as I said. I would say I do prefer these types of battles because it's like, man, how do I say it? Like, the fights are going to be much more difficult when, like, you're kind of dropped into, like, a bad... Like, when you have a lot of time to sit there and set up, like, the fight feels like it loses most of its difficulty, right? And that's the thing with a lot of the red zones, right? Is that, like, I mean, getting the, you know, 6 turns to set up before, like, the Jirens and stuff like that, unless we're using, like, really weaker characters, like, it's not really going to be that challenging. Okay, sure. Okay. I mean, that's tough, but... that's... Sure. Sure. Alright, guys, we're here for the second one. Our turn, not really good as well. In almost all these turns, or all these runs, we haven't had Caulifla and Beast really lined up, which, I mean, it sucks, but the game fucking hates me. I mean, we established this many... How many moons ago did we establish that the game fucking hates me? Right? Long time ago. Alright, I mean, I gotta try and do something here. So, I'm gonna try and float Tech Cell. So we at least have some debuff and action going on. Well, I don't know. Maybe actually... Let's see. Okay, yeah. Gohan's okay. I mean, right at the start of the fight, it's not going to be too tough. Maybe if we're able to float Caulifla in this next turn, we'll be in business. But Goku dictates with his attack placements, right? So we'll see. All right, gamers. Maybe we could slide Caulifla off right here. Caulifla shows up on turn 5. Beast active skill. Question mark. Profit. Let's go. Now, I am kind of hoping that Frieza can get some attack debuffs. Why are you super? Please, dude. Oh my God. It's alright, man. We have a little bit of bad luck. You know, sometimes we got a little bit of bad luck. Goku just will not open that revolving door for us to walk in, man. I'd love to use Kale in here, but, you know, it is what it is, as they say. All right, super, then a normal. That's good. Not really. No. Normal again. Oh, okay, super. Nice. All right, chat. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. That's no good. Well, looks like another failed run. Looks like that's another failed run, chat. Alright, I mean, we can't have a lot of attempts left, huh? Oh, no, that's it. Well, chat, this was a great video. I mean, okay, I mean, I guess I'll review the footage. I mean, I feel like we probably should have been able to get Kale out once, but I mean, it's, you know, this is like the Fusion Zamasu days of, I mean, if the game doesn't give me any breaks, there's not much we could do. I mean, Caulifla is just ineffective in this fight, right? The way her design is just does not work in here. I mean, if we had, like, Beast lined up on, like, a turn 3, 4, 5 with Caulifla there, like, we could use his Beast active and shit, but just really the way those fights were going, we didn't really get much of an opportunity to do it. So, chat, what a great start. Tremendous video.